Investing is like fishing, except the fish takes your wallet. Picture this, you're standing by a serene lake, a fishing rod in hand, and the sun is shining on your face. You cast your line into the water, and you feel that rush of excitement, the thrill of the catch. But then, just like in investing, you realize the fish aren't biting, and you start wondering if you should have just stayed in bed. Every investor knows the feeling, you put your money in, and you're just waiting for that big catch. You sit there, staring at your portfolio like it's the most riveting thing on Netflix. It's a game of patience, much like fishing, where you can spend hours with nothing to show for it. And just when you think you've got a nibble, the market does a little dance, and suddenly, it's gone. You thought you were going to reel in a whale, but instead, you're left with a goldfish. In fishing, you can always blame the weather. In investing, you can blame the economy. The sun's too bright, the fish are too shy, it's never your fault, right? And let's not even get started on the bait. How do you know what lure to use? In investing, it's all about finding the right stock, but who knew there were so many shiny objects out there? You think you've got the perfect bait, and then you realize it was just a trendy TikTok stock. Suddenly, you're diving deeper into research than Jacques Cousteau on a mission. You read endless articles, watch videos, listen to podcasts, it's like going down a rabbit hole, but with more spreadsheets. And just like fishing, you have those days where you feel like a pro angler. You're reeling in profits, and your friends are asking for your secret. But then, out of nowhere, the market takes a dive, and it feels like a giant fish just took a bite out of your wallet. You start questioning everything. Was it the bait? The rod? Or did you just anger the investment gods? And while you're there, contemplating your life choices, your friend is showing off their latest catch, a huge stock that's skyrocketed. You can't help but feel a bit envious. It's like watching someone else reel in a trophy fish while you're left with a soggy sandwich. But hey, that's the thrill of it all, isn't it? Investing is a gamble, much like casting your line into a lake full of fish that could either be 10 pounds or just a mud-covered rock. You tell yourself, next time, I'll catch the big one. You start daydreaming about the yacht you'll buy with your investment winnings until you remember you can barely afford a kayak. And let's talk about the competition. There's always someone out there with a better fishing story. Your neighbor swears he caught a fish that was the size of a car, while you're stuck with tales of the one that got away. In the investing world, it's the same. Everyone else seems to be making all the right moves. You start wondering if they have a secret fishing spot that you don't know about. But at least in fishing, you can drown your sorrows in a cold drink by the shore. In investing, you just drown in spreadsheets and charts, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. And then you have to face the reality. Sometimes you just catch a cold, hard lesson instead of a fish. So, the next time you're thinking about investing, remember this, it's all fun and games until the fish takes your wallet. But hey, at least it's a good story to tell, just make sure it's not about the one that got away.